Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Turn Up to Tangerines, and today I'm going to be making a chocolate cake using the Hershey's Cocoa, and I'm going to be using the recipe that's right on the back here. My husband's birthday is coming up in a couple days, and he wanted a chocolate cake. That's the only thing he said he wanted. So I thought, I'll just follow the recipe on the back here. It's really easy to do, and I'm just going to follow along on the recipe here. So if you'd like to stick around and find out how we make a chocolate cake using Hershey's Cocoa, come on back and take a peek. Okay, now let's get started on the recipe. The first thing we have to do is I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I have grease and flour 2 9-inch pie round cake pans. And the next thing we have to do, I have my water boiling here because it calls for 1 cup of boiling water, which is happening right here. And okay, let's combine the dry ingredients together, and I got to keep my little thing here. Hope I can read it. Okay, first we got to take our 2 cups of sugar and put that in here, and our 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And I did sift the flour a little bit, just my flour actually has been sitting for a little while here. I'll mix that together. There. And then we are going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Right here. And we have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And I have 1 teaspoon, I do believe, 1 teaspoon of salt. So what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to set those over there, mix this together, mix our dry ingredients together, and so far, so good. There's my water boiling away. Ooh, I don't need it right now, I will though. And then we're going to add our eggs, milk, oil, and we're going to beat on medium speed. So we're going to take our 2 eggs. Here's 1 egg, 2 eggs. I'm going to go this route. We can always turn our water back on here. I got a new setup going today, so I'm kind of not sure what I'm doing. It's kind of different. So I got my new teeth in, and I thought, you know what, it's time to do this, time to just move on. Okay, so here we go. Milk, eggs, 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and this is just your regular 2% milk. Move that over there. We got 1/2 cup of oil. Add that. And our, how much? 2 teaspoons of vanilla. My husband's birthday's coming, and he said, I just want a chocolate cake this year. And I said, I can handle that. Sounds good to me. And we are going to mix this together real good. And we're going to beat it on medium speed, so we're going to get it up and going here for 2 minutes, I think it says. Yeah. It's really a quite easy cake recipe to follow when you think about it. I'm going to beat this for 2 minutes or so. It's a beautiful day here in Wisconsin, beautiful and sunny. Nice and cool, which I like. I'm not a hot person. often. I know some people are. I'm not. I don't like the humidity. So it's perfect weather for me. Yeah. This is a good view here. Dogs are barking for a change. Yeah, so actually this really wasn't that difficult. Everything's made in the one bowl here, or container I have. I like these because it has a spout on it and you get everything all easier into your hands. And like I said, 2 cups of sugar, 1 3/4 cup of flour that I sifted. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Good thing I reread that. I forgot the main ingredient. I forgot the cocoa. Can't have a chocolate cake without that now, can we? Whoa, that was not good. There we go. Now, we'll be up for 2 minutes. And that is approximately 3/4 cup of cocoa. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I almost forgot that. That would have been very good. Oh, like I said, when you get older, it's harder to see. Okay, now we got the cocoa, baking powder, baking soda, what else? Salt, eggs, milk, oil, vanilla. Okay, doesn't look like I forgot anything else. Well, that's good. That would not have made a very good chocolate cake if I would have gotten that. No. Now, that's just beaten up. Ooh. I can't believe I almost forgot the chocolate. Not very good, but that's okay. Caught it in time. Now, if I would have put it in the oven, that would have been even worse. But, I did. Yeah, just kind of move that around a little bit. I'm going to turn my water back on here to give me 1 cup of boiling water that I'm going to add to this. You got to stir it in. And it says that the batter will be thin, so that's good. And I'm going to, when it comes up to a boil here, I will add it. So far, looking pretty good. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. 1 cup of boiling water. Oh, that smells good. Chocolate in there. Okay, 1 cup. I love this little thing here. It's so nice. 1 cup of boiling water. There we go. And, whoa, I'm going to do a reverse there. Aha! And I'm just going to lightly stir this in. Or lightly beat it in, I guess. There. It says that the batter will be thin, and it looks very thin here. What? There we go. Ooh, that smells good. Okay. And we don't want to turn that high. We don't need that all over the place. Done that already. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to do this number here. And I have this really nice little hand mixer here. I use it all the time. I have a great big KitchenAid, but I always use this little thing, and it has a flat bottom. It's perfect. You know, I've had those already where they fell over all the time. Not too good. Okay, now let's get out our pans and put that there. And here's our spatula. Just going to lightly stir this around and make sure it's all in there. it going. There, make sure I got it all on the bottom, which I do. There we go. There we go. And let me just check this real quick here. 2 minutes, batter will be thin, bake for 30 to 35 minutes. Hey, piece of cake. Oh yeah, my husband would like that. He's one of those silly people that likes those silly jokes like that, you know. No one else really gets them but him. I will say though, my daughter-in-law is pretty good about that. She always laughed at his jokes. I don't know if she did to be nice or if she thought they were funny. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ooh, that makes a lot of cake batter here. Wow, that's gonna be good. My husband wanted that chocolate cake because I have really been limiting, since the first of the year, I've really been limiting my chocolate and intake due to my doctor's orders. Yeah. And so, we haven't had much chocolate in this house. And, you know, he said, you know what, let's have a chocolate cake for my birthday. I said, fine, hey, I'll go for that. So, there we go. We're going to get all that out of there. And we are. Ooh, it smells yummy. There we go. I'm going to set that aside. I don't want to get chocolate on my nice yellow shirt here, which is Goat Yoga. And this is the LeClaire Family Creamery, which is located, right outside of the Brillion area. So if you want to go to a really nice place, they have goats, you can pet goats. It's a really fun place to go. And the food, they have sandwiches and ice cream, and you can buy all different kind of goat cheese there. Any kind you can think of they have. And they're, excuse me, my teeth. And their sandwiches are just delicious there. So if you ever get in that area, stop by LeClaire Family Creamery. Located, I'm not sure exactly, but it's outside of Brillion. On the other side by Stockbridge, Brillion, if you're familiar with that area. So, and if you want to, you can take a class in Goat Yoga. So anyway, okay. I'm just going to tap these a little tiny bit just to get some of the bubbles up to the top. And then I'm going to put them in my oven that's been preheating, or is preheated, or whatever, at 350 degrees. And we're going to bake them for 35 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out, I'll let them cool. And then, hey, then we're going to make some chocolate frosting using our Hershey's chocolate, and the recipe is also on the back of this. So there you go. See you in a little while. My Hershey's chocolate cake is out of the oven, and I have the other one set over here, and they are nice and cool, so it's time to make the frosting. So here we go. In this bowl here, I have 1 stick of butter that I melted, and then I'm going to stir in, let me check this, 2/3 cup of Hershey's Cocoa. Just gonna use this little spatula here, and you just stir it in to the melted butter, 1 stick melted butter, and 2/3 cup of the cocoa. And just get that all mixed in real good. Ooh, that smells good. Ooh. And then you get it all stirred in. Then you're going to add, whoa, there we go. And then you're going to set that aside, and then you're going to start adding your 3 cups of, is it 3 cups? 3 cups of powdered sugar. And you're going to add a little bit of that, and you're going to beat it in. And I did lightly sift my flour or my powdered sugar here. And then you're going to just lightly stir that in, or whip that in, I should say. And you're going to add a little bit of milk, alternating with the powdered sugar. And that's what we're going to do right now. Until it gets nice and creamy and nice and spreadable consistency. For frosting, add a little bit more of your powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar. I like to just add a little at a time. And just that, then you just add a little bit of the milk. Now you're beating that in. And that is a 1/3 cup of milk. Ooh, that's no good. Nice chocolate. Good. And I'm going to stop it again. And this time, I'm just going to take my little spatula and kind of scrape down the sides here a little bit, just to get it all in there good. Ooh, that's good. That is going to be good. Yep, I think so. Oh, there we go. Right down in there, and then I'm going to scrape it off the side on my beater. And a little bit more powdered sugar. You guys aren't going to eat yet for a little bit. I have dogs wandering around in here. I'm waiting to eat, even though they have about 2 hours to wait. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to add a little bit more milk. Ooh, there we go. Get it good. And then add a little bit more of the, well, probably the rest of it. Oh, I think I got it everywhere but in my bowl. I think so. There we go. Kind of go like that. And this number, let's smell good. Okay. Then I'm going to put in the rest of my milk. And then I'm going to beat in, I think that's only a teaspoon here. Let's just check a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that'll give it some nice flavor to it. And now I'm going to turn it on high and really whip the crap out of it. Yeah. And get it nice and fluffy. Yeah. Straight down the sides. Whip it some more, and I think it's going to be good. And where's my spatula? Right here. Just want to get all that out of there. Ooh. And then we're going to really beat it. Probably a good couple, a good minute or two, just so it gets nice and thick, chocolatey, and yummy. I'm just going to take my little spoon here, and I'm just going to try a little sample here. Oh, nothing better than that. Oh my God, that's good. I could just eat that. Oh, that's good. I'm just going to let this heat go for just maybe a minute. I thought maybe 2 minutes, but I think 1 is plenty. That is good stuff. Now, that is good stuff. You can put in some walnuts in this frosting. Add them in before you frost the cake. Pecans, if you wanted to, roasted pecans, roasted walnuts. You could even add in if you really wanted to go crazy with chocolate, you could even stir in some mini chocolate chips or mini M&Ms and frost your cake with that. Why not, right? Hey, why not? If you're going to eat chocolate, you might as well eat chocolate. That's what I say. There. Now, that's done. Set that aside. I'm going to clean up, and then I'm going to frost my cakes. But there's a lot you can do with it once you get done. Like I said, I would really like some walnuts added to this, but since it's for my husband, and he can't have walnuts or any nuts at all, I think I might add just, I think I might have some M&Ms around here somewhere. I always do. So I might add some to that. Maybe just to the inside of the cake. You could do that too. So I will be back and I will show you my cake once I get it all frosted and done. See you back here and okay, my chocolate cake, my Hershey's chocolate cake with Hershey's chocolate frosting is done. I just got done frosting it. And I haven't even cleaned off my little white plate here, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like. I'm not going to cut it yet either until my husband gets home, since it is for his birthday, but I just wanted to show you how nicely it turned out. The frosting was super, super easy to work with. It was plenty of frosting. Almost maybe too much. I always, whenever I make a 2-layer cake, I always seem to have a problem with how much frosting to put in the middle of the layers. So I usually don't put enough in. And I don't think I did this time either, which is fine. You know, one of these days. I guess I don't make a lot of them, maybe, so if I made more of them, I would have more of a better sense of that and have fun. But watch for cars and crazy people out there. Living up north in Wisconsin, Labor Day or Labor Day also and Memorial Day weekend can be a bit crazy. The 4th of July also. So you really got to watch your traffic. People trying to get up here and have a good time. So there you go.